Welcome to BAF Solutions Network, Weather Wherever Wednesdays, and BAF Humpday News.
The revolution will not be televised.
I like to sit and meditate on what it is I'm going to work on, or I meditate on the canvas, and after a while,
statements out to the people through his work, and you do the same thing, Q. So you're representing very well here on being the Malcolm Jamal Warner tribute. Now we're going to take some time right now to see Malcolm Jamal in action right here on the BAF Solutions Network.
Yeah. Y'all know it's time. It's time to make a change, everybody. Let me hear you say something. It's time. Hey. It's time to make a change. We are the people that can do it. Yeah. Come on. It's time. Yeah. It's time to make a change. We are the people that can do it. Hey. It's time. Time to make a change. We are the people that can do it. It's time. Come on. It's time to make a change. I see we are the people that can do it. Come on. It's time. It's time to make a change. We are the people that can do it. Come on, Drexel. It's time to make a change. We are the people that can do it. Hey, it's time to make that change. Everybody wanna listen to that change. Yeah, you know we are the ones from BAF. We gonna be together, we rise. It's 2025, and we coming alive. 2025, and it's time to rise. Hey, together we rise. Hey, together we rise. Yeah, together we rise. Yeah. Great job, everybody. I love seeing it. Yeah, we got the Hump Day news. We want to bring in some good energy as we come together 2025 through Kwanzaa 365. Together we rise. And we want everybody to feel good. You know, some people are hot, some people are cold, and that's just the way that the world works, huh? We learned last week some of those Egyptian principles, and sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, but we just keep on going with the flow. It's just like that dance move, how you pass on that wave and then you keep the wave going. Exactly. Boom. Exactly. So sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, but it's good to be centered. And in math class, you actually learn that there is a sine and a cosine wave. You learn those cosine and sine because it's the wave. It's exactly what the wave is showing. So the cosine wave starts at 0, and then the sine wave starts at 1. So even when we talk about in Christianity living in sin and being in sin, it's actually connected to that sign. It's spelled the exact same way. Some of them is S-I-N, and then you might see the S-I-N-E. But we're always in that wave. So we're always going to be floating through the ups and downs. So I want y'all to just feel that spirit. You know, make sure. I was looking at a health article yesterday. I was looking at a health article, and it was saying to get enough vitamin D. So during the winter months, sometimes you don't get enough vitamin D during the winter. So I always promote everybody getting outside, and it is 1:11 p.m. I'm on the right track, because I've heard that that's a spiritual number. So no matter where you are, it's always good to get out. I'm here live at the Chemic Club you'll see those pyramids, and we're actually going to talk about some of those principles from Egypt. But that's the colonizers' name for it. Let's call it Kemet. It's the Kemet Club. Ashe. So make sure y'all get one with the earth. It's always good to be grounded. So we get to this ground, we give our respects to Mother Nature. Sometimes just play in the dirt. Sometimes just look. I like doing landscaping clothes on. I like getting out, getting one with the environment. But it's always good to just breathe, everybody. So let's go ahead and sit on up. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe in love, tranquility. And breathe out. Breathe out hate. Breathe out pain. Breathe in. This is a healing frequency, everybody. 432. And breathe out. Breathe out dissonance. Breathe out anything that's not healing you. And breathe in. Breathe in how we're connected to the earth, connected to the air. Breathe out. We're connected to water. We're connected to fire. And breathe in. You actually have all of the stardust within your body. And breathe out. They say as above, so below. So get it from the belly and breathe in. Get it from the belly, from below, and send it up to your head. And breathe out. As you release, that's going back down into that lower chakra. Good day, sir. It's beautiful. Feels good, feels good. Looks like everybody's in a good space now. We're all breathing in, and we are breathing in of Black Achievement Fund. We're all connected through the spirit. No matter where you are around the world, it's always important to be connected with your ancestors and be connected with the environment. All right. We're back in the studio, everybody. Back in the studio in the Kemet Club. Today, there's some folks going through the country. Got record-breaking heat, record-breaking cold. It's crazy. There's some places that have record-breaking. That's just what the theme is right now, y'all. It's just a lot of record-breaking temperatures. So right now, as we go on over to our weather segment, real quick, don't want to belabor this too much because we got a few guests online, and we're gonna have some folks come through with spirituality and talk about what's going on. So here we have our country. We have our entire country here. Not too many alerts going on, but you will see a flood watch here in Texas in the gray. You have some of the coastal dense fog advisories coming in from the south, and some flood watches over, looks like Nevada and Colorado. And, oh, that's Nevada. So Colorado looks like you have some, Arizona has a flood watch. So be careful out there in Arizona. And still some gales. We've been seeing a lot of gales on that west coast and even Alaska. You know, it's very important. A lot of people don't live out there, so you don't hear about it too much. But Alaska gets storms, and they have had storms out there these past few weeks. So I met somebody from Alaska last week, and they actually talked about how they've been living out there, and they say it's not even that cold sometimes. I'm like, over the summertime, they're like, yeah, it's like right at freezing, you know, 30 degrees is like, is heat is hot for them. But, you know, we go through these balances, and it's also good. You'll see how how resilient we are in the extreme temperatures. So right now you'll see some of the cold weather in the north and some of the heat in the south. So there are record-breaking temperatures, and we saw that last week. But if you ever want to look more into it, this is weather.gov. So you'll see the National Weather Service station and weather.gov, and you'll see here, if you click at on the forecast, you'll see some of the things, something will pop up that shows something that we really want to look into, just like I was talking about, Texas, and this is Oklahoma and Arkansas that has severe weather threats possible. And then it'll show you a few more areas, like that comes from Louisiana. And then you can find on the forecast charts how the lows and high pressures are coming about. So you may have some high pressures, and we learned that it clears out a lot of the air, but it's also bringing in some of the cold air. So you get a lot of cold air in the north, and then bring in that heat from the south, because you'll see these low pressure. You'll see that's exactly what I was talking about, the warm fronts coming from the south and the cold fronts coming from the north. So the blue are cold fronts and the red are warm fronts. And you see that on the right too. You see exactly what that looks like for the entire country. 80s, 70s, even, Texas 89 right now. And they're saying that there's record-breaking heat out here because it's this time of year is supposed to be winter. But then look up here, all the way in New York and up in the north, you get around 30. So it's time, just be prepared. Let's work together and see how we can support people around the world. And one way that I like to support people is through drumming. So we actually have an amazing guest online. We got to experience the Wantanara Percussions Drum and Dance Festival. It was an amazing, amazing festival. So here's one of the classes, and there were different classes from all around the country. Exactly. Yeah, so you'll find different rhythms from all around the world. And the drums were going. I actually met Vidal through the drum line. Me and Vidal started drumming together. It's been history ever since. So the drum really brings you together. Dancing brings you together. It is very important to come together to drum and dance. And releasing those chakras, types of rhythms. Where this was an Afro house class, and they had Liberia, they had Haiti, they had Jamaican. There was all kind of different people from different countries. So we'd love to bring up Baba Frankie here, aka Mr. Awatunde. Awatunde, are you online? Would love to hear from you.
Yes, I'm here. How's everything? Peace, peace.
Ashe, all is well. Welcome to BAF Solutions Network. Thank you so much for joining us. You're getting claps all around.
Oh,
We are
thanks.
excited to hear a little bit about your relationship with the drum and how important it is for us to stay connected to the languages, the cultures, the spiritualities. So we'd love to hear from you. Everybody give it up for Baba Frankie from
Thank
Wantanar.
you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. And hello to everybody watching. Yeah, the drum is very powerful. The drum, as I always like to say, is very familiar with most people because we were all born with that inner drum, that inner rhythm, which is called our heartbeat. And so many people approach the drum, they feel a connection to the drum, whether they play it or not, because they have one that is alive and hopefully well within themselves. Um, the drum is a means of healing. It's a means of connection, of communication, and a way to um, find yourself. It's a way to find yourself. Uh, I, my, I, me, and many others, we build discipline. We build relationships. We build businesses around the drum. And the fact that so much of that can be built around one entity, it says a lot. Um, I've been playing the drum myself since I was one, as my parents tell me. And
Right.
I met literally my wife through the drum at a dance
Shit.
class. And we formed our business, Once in Our Inc. We it's called a business in public, but we call it our purpose, our responsibility. Oh, okay, big up. Got the t-shirt repping. Yes. Yeah, Once in Our Inc. Um, and as a way of celebrating all that is culture. And Once in Our Percussions being our first, being the first black-owned instrument manufacturer on a large scale um, in the world, and artist agency, the first in the world. Um, it says a lot about the power of the drum. You know, I'm a priest of the drum, initiate of the drum, initiated to Anya, which is one of the spirits in Yoruba culture. Particularly, this one comes from Lukumi, but they have Ayan in Oshobo, well, not just Oshobo in Nigeria, which is very similar. So I'm initiate to that spirit. I carry that spirit every day. I pray, I play, and I attend to that spirit. So it's the drum is a beautiful and wonderful responsibility that I'm very happy to carry. And I believe you asked me about culture and why it's important to understand.
Yes,
You know, when
sir.
we play the drum, we speak a language. That language varies based on where you are, but in every in every way that you see the drum manifest, language is the key to making the drum speak. Whether you're in Guinea, West Africa, or um, my place, New York City, or you're in New Orleans, or you're in Togo, Ghana, wherever, the drum has a special language and vernacular that is utilized to tell stories, that is utilized to call spirit, and that's utilized to send messages. Some messages go directly to the people. Some messages go to the heavens, to the spirit realm, or whatever you want to call it. Um, so it's important for us to embrace different languages and understand those languages, um, and to, excuse me, pardon me, and to study those languages, the ones from Africa and the ones here. So one of my favorite languages and vernacular that I've studied comes from a very powerful rhythm born in New York City that goes like this.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right. You know what I mean? That's called no music. That's called no music. And we used to Harlem shake and chicken noodle soup to that. So
What?
that in itself is a language, but that comes from the spirit of the drum. Because there's a point in time in our history where the drum was not around, not by choice, but by force. The drum was taken. One of my mentors said they took the drum, but they couldn't stop the beat. And so
Mm.
that hand clapping, that speaks to our resilience as a people, and that speaks to our power and connectivity to the drum, that we find ways to still create a language, to still create music with our bodies, with our hands, with again that drum that beats within all of us. Um, I don't care, white, black, Asian, whatever. You can't resist the drum. You can front on it, but you can't resist it. Fronting means you like it, but you just pretending not to. But resist it means that you know that the inner is called towards it. So, and that's why we have drums across cultures. So I don't know if I'm speaking exactly to what you want me to speak to, but
Yes, yes, that was amazing. I think maybe we'd love to hear any tips, any tricks to daily practice, and anything that you'd like to share with the people to bring to support Wantanara.
yeah,
And we'll spend just a couple more minutes.
okay. Um, daily tips and tricks. Well, daily tips and pointers, you said. The first one is find somebody who's experienced, find somebody who is very experienced and knowledgeable, and learn from them. Um, the drum, just like spirituality, is not, it can be done individual, but it's better when it's done with someone together in a setting that pushes you and fuels you. So what I recommend is finding someone that's knowledgeable and working with that person to bring out the best in yourself. And if you don't feel the best being brought out, then find someone else. Um, my other thing I recommend is study so that when you approach the drum, when anyone approaches the drum, they approach it with a certain level of respect and understanding that it is also an instrument and it is also a shrine and it is also a form of prayer. And lastly, I recommend to approach it with an open mind. Sometimes we come to new situations with previous understandings. So the best thing when you approach the drum is like approaching a new relationship. This woman, this man, this person is not the last person. So let me allow myself to receive in full all that this person is, all that this being is. Yeah, if you all want to know more, and by the way, one of those people you can find is me.
Right,
Holla
for
at
real,
me.
for
Um,
real.
on a serious note, yeah, you all can follow Wantanara Inc. On Instagram. That's WONTANARA if you want to know more. Also, we have Wantanara Percussions, same spelling, and Percussions. That's WONTANARA Percussions, and Wantanara.inc. There we'll be announcing our classes that will be beginning in 20 top of 2026. Adult classes, children classes, and then definitely keep an eye out for our activities throughout the year, our projects such as our book we just released that Brother Julian has, and
Yeah.
stay in tune for our next festival, November 14th and 15th, 2026.
Yes, I highlighted the art of the djembe fola last week, and I am currently showing the website so everybody's able to see Montanara Inc. and some of the pictures that you all have uploaded and the spelling of the website. So thank you all for listening to Baba Frankie. He's
Thank you
been
for having me.
a huge inspiration in my life, and there is the team, Baba Frankie and his wife that he was mentioning. So if
Yes.
you love to stick around, then we're about to talk about Egyptian spirituality with Brother Vidal, who I actually know from North Atlanta's Drumline. So it goes right hand in hand to showcase how essential the drum is. And let's go ahead, Baba Vidal Jones.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I love those words. Thank you, brother Wantanara. The drum is a heartbeat. And I love the line that he said about you can take the drum away, but you cannot take away the beat inside. I love that. I wish I would have known that years ago. I just want to touch on the seven. These principles come from the fundamental laws. These are strong principles that the Egyptians studied as well when they were figuring out everything. These principles are a mentalism. Everything begins with the mind. We know that. Every Also correspondence is number two. This is as above, so below. This is what Julian referenced to earlier. Pattern repeat across all levels. Patterns go from mental, there's patterns spiritually, there's patterns physically. And understanding those patterns, they help you understand others and yourself. The principle of vibration, this one's really big inside of Egyptian studies, inside of history, inside of pyramids and things like that. It's nothing rests. Everything moves, everything vibrates. Your emotions, the thoughts, matter, everything vibrates at different frequencies. You shift your vibration, you shift the experience. The table is different from the chair because it has different vibrations. You are different from what you want to be because you have different vibrations. Simple. Number four, the principle of polarity. Everything is dual, everything has poles. We know that, well, we know that hot is not the opposite of cold. They're the same thing on two different sides. We know that love is not the opposite of hate. There's a thin line, says Martin Lawrence in that movie. With Anna, what's that? Anna Bassett. I can't remember her name. But love and hate, similar, same thing. Light and dark, very close. Opposites are the same things at different degrees. You can transmute your state from shifting from one level of the scale to the other one. Now, things that I'm saying, they may seem like they're new principles and they're not going back to history as much, but it is definitely history. It is definitely alchemy in the best way, and it is definitely transmuting in the best way. And these symbols that were on in Egyptian history depict this. It depicts these types of things. Number five, the principle of rhythm. Of course, everything flows in and out, rises. Everything rises and falls. For something to have a chance to fall, then it must have had a chance to rise. And for something, and the same way opposite. Life is in cycles. Energy moves in waves. The key of learning is learning to ride the rhythm instead of being, tossed by it. And number six, it's the principle of cause effect. Everything has its effect. Everything has its cause. It's if you're ever wondering what's happening, why is this happening, you can always find a cause, and you should always be able to find effect, because nothing is random. Mastery, comes from being a causer, not an effect circumstance. We know this. Number seven, the principle of gender. This is a tricky one that I'll always have to go more into, especially with today's rhetoric and some of the hot button words and things like that. But number seven is the principle of gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has masculine and feminine principles. I believe this one, as I talk to I would say the common man, I believe this one is one that seems to be a little more lost because people don't want to think that they're a woman when they're a man, and some people don't want to think that they're a man when they're a woman. So this one can be confusing, but it's not physical gender. It refers to energetic. The masculine is the action and direction, and the feminine is the creation and intuition, and both are necessary. And for balance, we have to have both. All right. And those are the seven principles of some fundamental laws that date all the way back to Hermetics, date all the way back to Egyptian times, date all the way back, and they're always going to be true no matter where you go. And living through those laws brings understanding, it brings clarity, and it brings sight into your days in the future and days of the past, especially. Thank you.
Ashay, thank you so much, Baba Vidal. That was amazing. And if you have any questions for Vidal or anything about Egyptian spirituality, just reach out to us, drop it in the comments, and we'd love to have you every week. You bring through such an amazing opportunity to highlight our committed spirituality. So thank you so much, and we'll be right back with you. And we'd love to hear more. So much love to you, Baba Vidal. We will go ahead and move on to the next segment.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Arnold Penix, a.k.a. Gregory Harris. And, of course, this is Humpday at the BAF, and whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together, whatever the weather, whether you like it or not. Humpday report is that the spread of HIV is moving throughout the country, and it's dampening the mood of Black America. So I'm going to go over the different HIV spreads. Coming in at number 10, which is number 1. For those who don't know, I'm a numerologist, and I use the numbers and the vibrations to tell the mood of the country that we are dealing with at this particular time. So the mood of number 10 is ruled by the sun, and coming in number 10 is North Carolina. Now, North Carolina is definitely a big state for as the Republicans are concerned, but at the same time, it's also a state where slavery was also a big, big part of their commerce with tobacco and all time. Cotton was a big thing, but tobacco mainly because that's where all the cigarettes are smuggled from and everything from North Carolina. But it's a big HIV crisis in North Carolina, so that's the number 10 ruled by the sun. Coming in at number 9 is South Carolina, not too far from North Carolina, but South Carolina dealing with, 9 is ruled by the planet Mars. So there's a war going on consciously. People feel like they can just take a pill and then move through it. But no, number 9 is there's a big fight going on in South Carolina as far as the consciousness and accepting the fact that there's a breakout of HIV throughout that state. Then we're going into number 8, which is Alabama. Alabama is ruled by the planet Saturn, which also rules Capricorn. And Capricorn deals with the fact that they are so driven for the money and for the material things of life that sometimes they neglect their health. So please be very careful in Alabama as far as moving through and make sure your health is in alignment. That means you got to get tested, you got to get checked, because it's a big, it's coming in at number 8 in Alabama, which is ruled by Saturn, which is Capricorn. Coming in at number 7 is Mississippi. Mississippi has an outbreak, but Mississippi also is ruled by the moon as well, because of number 7. They're definitely in thought process. They're dealing with their thoughts and they're thinking all this type of things about what should I do? What should I get tested? Should I not get tested? So I'm telling you, Mississippi, make sure that you think very deeply on making sure your health is first priority. Okay, so that's really what's happening. Moving into number 6. We have Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, prostitution is legal in Las Vegas and Nevada, so that's where a lot of these, it should be the safest place, but it's coming in at number 6. So that means the breakout of HIV is very high, and this crisis is very real. And this is all in the Black community. So the mood of Black America, the mood of Black people is that maybe this is a setup. Who knows? Maybe it should be. So I want you to be very careful and not put in the whole situation dealing with this disease. You need to get checked. You need to get tested. Coming in at number 5, which is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is the communication planet. So everybody's talking. That's Houston, Texas. Everybody knows about it, but nobody's doing anything about it. So people are going down, contracting the disease. They feel like they can just take a pill and it's all gone. But they have the number 5 statuses in Houston, Texas. Number 4 coming in, ruled by Uranus, is Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Now, you had the Mardi Gras down there, and everybody's walking around with masks and jumping around, and Fat Tuesday and all of that, and they're getting a big fat virus. That's what's happening. They're getting caught up in it. So please, in New Orleans, I know it's French Creoles and all of that, and you're marching through the streets, but you have to be careful as far as your behavior. Please, don't be humping around. And that's like I said, there's too much humping around in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And August, I've seen it. You're from there. So please be careful. Talk to you folk down there, bro, okay? And coming in at number 3 is Miami, Florida. Now, young Miami, I know you're down there. I know you're telling everything about P. Diddy, how he gave you HIV, but you had something to do with it too, because you're thinking taking his money, and that's what's happening with a lot of our young people in Miami. They want the bag, they want the material wealth and everything, so most of the people are contracting are in their 20s, and they're younger, something, and it's given to the OGs are taking their wealth and spreading this disease. It has been rumored and has been allegedly named that P. Diddy is HIV positive. So, and he's been giving it to everyone. And also it's been noted that reason why Jada is trying to get away from the situation in her marriage with the boy from Philly is that because of this person has contracted the HIV virus. It's all over the place, everybody. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. So now we really be very careful. Coming in at number 2. Number 2, well, they picking more than peaches here in Georgia. That's all I can tell you. Atlanta, Georgia is the second highest HIV breakout in Black America. The mood here is very, very clear that we have got to take care of ourselves, and we have got to stop humping around here on Hump Day. And Hump Day, this is your chance to get over the hump and get knowledge and get information and go get tested. And Lionel, my heart is with you. I love the peach cobbler, but you need to stop picking peaches. Take it for that, okay? And of course, coming in at number 1 is Chocolate City. Chocolate City is Washington, D.C. Everybody's going down the Hershey Highway, and you need to stop doing all of that because, you know, chocolate sometimes can be good, but chocolate can be bad, especially when it's infecting the whole district of Washington, D.C. So please wash up, keep yourself clean, and stay away from the evil monster called HIV. We can make a change. Just go get tested, and that's the Hump Day Report. I'm the big black man, and as always, I'm black. Blacker than black can be, blackity black, the big black man. Now it's time for the Hump Day News with Shade Free. Shonda, come on in, Shonda. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. And let us know what's happening to change the mood of our people with the BAF.
Y'all
and
know,
what's going
y'all
on with
know, because it's my favorite day. Y'all know I got to get hype, right?
That's
I
right.
got 99 blessings. Add one more, make 100.
That's right.
Don't you know every day I stay up in my abundance? Now hype me up.
Hype me up. All
Hype
right,
me
Shonda,
up.
Shonda,
Hey,
Shonda.
it's
A free
Wednesday.
woman, a free man, and a
It's
free woman.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
WINS Day. We showing up winning, got some Wednesday, got some victories, right? Because I'm here present with y'all and y'all are present with me, right?
Wonderful.
That's the first. And then shout out to us here on the BAF Solutions Network, right? Connecting with our members, connecting with peoples in the communities. It was really great to just have the Baba Frankie, because I too was also present at the Watanabe Festival, right? I definitely was there as a vendor. Being the art dealer, being the art lover, art collector that I am, presenting and sharing Brother Kalungi's, the living legend Kalungi art by him, and sharing it to the people. They buying it, they purchasing it. It's pretty darn cool, right?
Right.
And it was a great time at that festival. There was one dance I recall. I was not in the room, but you can feel the energy from the outside of the room. It was the one with Baba Frankie and the Orishas. Is that right? Orishas. It was an Orisha rhythm. You can really feel the energy from the room, like how y'all was moving all in sync, the dancers.
Yeah.
It's like the beat of the drum was really calling the ancestors, calling the spirit energy. It was really cool. And then to see how people were coming out of it afterwards, that's how you know it really was shifting. And transforming, right? So here we are. It's BAF Hump Day, Weather Wherever Wednesdays. It's the Hump Day News Report, and I'm excited to bring a couple of things. Y'all know, let me get it going with the technology. So let me share my screen right here. As y'all know, again, we are here with the Black Achievement Fund. I'm here on our page. The program calendar here, y'all see in the little bar right there, BAF.solutions/calendar. That's how y'all can stay in the know, right? Because we believe in self-sufficiency, right? And self-sustainability. So we make you guys self-sustainable to help yourselves to stay in the know of what's going on, right? So as y'all know, Monday through Friday, we have the BAF Solutions Network. Today being Wednesday, again, we on Weather Wherever Wednesdays. And then also on Wednesdays, every other Wednesdays, first and third Wednesdays of the month, we have our BAF Toastmasters International Club. It is on Zoom, and it is also live here in the Kemet Club. So we've now made it hybrid. And that adds that more personal feeling, because when you are publicly speaking, you're in a physical room typically, right? I know before the pandemic, it done changed everything, but we're in a room and we're speaking to people. So Toastmasters gives you that opportunity to be able to work on those presentation speaking skills so that you may speak more confidently, so that you may speak more concisely. And here with the Black Achievement Fund, everything is community oriented. So it really has become a family oriented experience. There are some occasions where one of my children, one of my sons, he'll get on and he'll do a little speaking, right? Because one of the cool speaking parts that we have, a part of our meeting, is called Table Topics. And Table Topics is a time where you get to speak impromptu. We ask you a question just like when you're conversating just like this and somebody brings up a topic and they ask you about it, can you respond clearly, precisely, with clear thought and share what you gotta say, right? So it's been a great experience. I'm grateful for it. That is happening tonight at 7 p.m. So tap back in to our Zoom channel here at 332-802-6097. That's why we got the BAF Solutions Network happening. And then upcoming for next month, go ahead and save the date. Go ahead, you can actually get your tickets now. Our brother Caleb, all the way from Haiti, the blind weaver, will be having a Kwanzaa art affair, because y'all know it, even though Kwanzaa is commemorated at the end of December, here with the Black Achievement Fund, we celebrate Kwanzaa 365, and that's why always in 2025, we've been showing people how together we rise. So, Saturday, December 6th, the brother Caleb will be having a Kwanzaa art fair. He will have an art show displaying some of his beautiful works of art. We have some in the other room. He'll be having drum circles, some good old food, because he's Haitian. He always be making the good food, you get what I'm saying? And then some good music, and also a vendor marketplace. So if you're looking to vend, also you can reach out if you come here to BAF.solutions. In the program calendar, when you click on RSVP, it'll take you to his link where you can pay, but also the flyer gives the information about how you can be a vendor. And tickets are $35. So definitely support one another. Kwanzaa is a great season. Again, we don't just celebrate the end of the week, end of the month in December. It's 365. So that's how we do it. The upcoming thing that's also happening in the month of December, I will be returning with the Chosen One unique speed dating experience, because it is December. It is that cold season, so y'all know what time it is. It's that color weather. You need a color buddy, right? You also need to come find your soul connection. So this is gonna be Chosen One unique speed dating experience 2.0 round 2, right? You get what I'm saying? You missed the first one, it's all good. We're bringing it back again, and we're gonna continue to make those soul connections. Tickets are $25. You can get all those details here. For that, then click on the right one, but details are there, and we'll go from there. And then y'all know Mondays we got BAF Travel Club. Oh snap, we're going to Bali in March
22nd through the
March
27th.
22nd. Okay, look at that. BAF Travel Club. And then upcoming, we have also the Living Legend Art by Kalunji. He'll be having an exhibition, fundraising, and art gallery coming soon here at the Kemet Club. So again, stay tuned. Keep connected with BAF.solutions/calendar to stay in the know with what's going on. As y'all know, again, BAF is not just all about the funds and giggles. Y'all know we really progressive. This is economic and community development, and we're financing our own developments. So don't forget to always tap into donating to help us build our first guest house, the Pyramid 1 guest house on our new Kemet land. And we're raising the less than $50,000 now, because you see we done raised $2,000 more, and it's happening, y'all. So we're on the campaign pledge. I am campaigning. I've now taken the charge to campaign and raise $1,000 to contribute to that $50,000. So I'm asking my friends, families, and people, because I really want this to happen. Just help me raise $100 each month. You know how we can do that? I can get 3 more people with me to contribute $25 more each month, or I can get 9 other people and we can contribute $10 each month. Boom, numbers on by, y'all. So help us build our first new Kemet home guest house on our community. This is collective wealth building on purpose. Ashe. Everybody have a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday. Again, be victorious in all that you do. Stay winning, stay greatness on display. Oh, one other thing I forgot to share. Tomorrow, Thursday evening, here at the Kemet Club, also on Zoom, there is a community financial security webinar, because you were talking about the monies and people being prepared and securing the bag, right? We talk a lot about securing the bag, but are we really securing a long-lasting, long money legacy bag, right? A lot of times people want that instant, microwavable, instantaneous money. That don't last long. That's that fast money that go quick, just as quick as it come, right? So definitely come get some cool, knowledgeable information. Myself and 2 other community business leaders who are really taking that charge to make sure that our communities have that freedom, wealth, and legacy. Will be presenting and sharing some information tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Not on this Zoom channel, but on a different Zoom channel. Again, you can check it out, BAF.solutions, and look at the program calendar.
My
All
brother
right,
is
thank
saying,
you, Shay. Thank you, Shay Free, and everything. Okay, so we're taking right now. It's time for the Humpday hookup, and the Humpday hookup deals with the fact that we cannot take chances as far as relationships are concerned, especially with the outbreak of the HIV/AIDS outbreak that's happening in the Black community. So, I had a segment on WBLS in New York City on the show with Dougie Fresh, and I would match up the right hookups. And the right hookup to the matchup today is Capricorn and Scorpio. Capricorn and Scorpio work well together as far as forming a partnership to get that bag, as we were talking about earlier. So you need to come together and join forces. Capricorn with its slow but steady climb to the top, and Scorpio with its intensity and can help build a family, which is what Capricorn wants, and also help push and motivate and be determined to get that bags for financial security. The next ideal couple is Taurus and Pisces. Taurus and Pisces is a great hookup because Taurus loves the home and Pisces love to make home homey. So Pisces would definitely have different contradicting moods, and Taurus will definitely keep them on track as far as being very steady and very solid, and they'll build a beautiful home together. The next hookup should be Cancer, and we got a few here because Cancer can get along with just about anybody and everything, but will they stay? So the best Cancer and Cancer is very much alike and very, very much together, and they have the same moods and feelings, and each of them can deal with their mood swings, which a lot of zodiac signs cannot deal with. But as far as a hookup, I would say for this a hookup would be Cancer and Sagittarius, believe it or not, because they make great friends, and Sagittarius believes in love, and so does Cancer, but it doesn't last. It doesn't last. But the ideal opposite is Cancer and Capricorn. Aries with Aquarius, believe it or not, will be a great hookup. So that as we go through this situation, that Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. So Aries is a fighter, and Aries is going to want what they want when they want it. And then, of course, Aquarius is dealing with the futuristic look at life, and they help Aries slow down a little bit and understand. But Aquarius will keep Aries grounded, while Aries will stay in the clouds, and Aries will fight to get and make it happen. Okay, one of the good Aries is Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is April 3rd. They get ready to do a tribute to Eddie Murphy as well. April 3rd, which the number 3 rules Jupiter, which is Sagittarius. So it's kind of interesting that Eddie Murphy is born in April, which is an Aries, and his numerology number is 3, which is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is Sagittarius. Very, very, very interesting combination. Then we have Leo, and Leo and Aquarius is a good hookup too, because look at Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. People didn't understand that combination, but they are opposites. So that's a great hookup and everything of that nature. So we definitely want you to be careful, conscious of the hookups that you come across in life, because you need to know if you make the best, most important decision you make in your life is the person you spend your life with and who you build with. A lot of men and women have lost their shirt because they chose the wrong partner. So numerology can help you to make the right choices as far as the right hookup in life, and it's about building and prosperity. Some kids get it that they can just get together and for a one-night stand, and that's why we have this breakout of HIV and the spread of this disease, because no one's getting to know one another. So you have to get to know the person, everyone out there, and then the hookup will happen naturally. And if it's not a hookup, then let it go, because someone else, the best choice for you, will come into your life. Don't push anything. Let people go their own journey, and if they come back around to you, then it's meant to be. Well, that's the Hump Day news and Hump Day report. I'm the big black man, as always, whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together. Whatever the weather, whether you like it or not. See you next time. As always, I'm blacker than black can be, the big black man. So let's give a little beat out of here. And we're gonna do the Humpday dance. Is a chance that we get over the hump. So so get in the floor and do your dance to release that stress and breathe in, breathe out, and just jump up on the floor and jump, 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 jump. And the jumping comes from our African tribals because the jump was very, very clear. And we do know Hump Day, the jump is what it was about in Africa. They would just jump, 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 jump. You can roll jump. Come on, BAF members, just jump, 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 jump like the Ashanti tribe. Shaka Zulu. See you next time on the Humpday News at the BAF. Humpday at the BAF. I'm the big black man. We just jump, 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 jump. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out. See you next time. Thanks, God. That was great.
Ashe, ashe.
Right.